We got there, maybe.
Do you want me this or that side? What's
I don't mind.
How long have we been here? And this is now we're setting up the first shot.
Don't you?
Establishing shows.
Oh, there's trick in the book. Actually, got to see. I'm gonna make sure it's
9:30
recorded.
PM.
Yeah.
Still 9.
Yep, is it recording?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Double check, triple check. Yep.
Yep.
Can we get one?
Someone got the keyboard to play the.
Oh yeah, keyboard.
Who wants to clap?
Who's the designated clapper?
Hey.
Hey.
Upgrades.
Every
So
video.
many upgrades.
We level up.
I like your shoes, Ash.
Thanks.
Yeah, nice.
I know.
Rainbow socks and all.
Yeah.
Ah,
Unlike you guys, I have to pay for my shoes.
Oh, but that was once. Come
Well,
on.
just because you refuse to wear the best shoe in the world.
I paid
down.
for these exact shoes.
Those exact ones.
This exact pair I paid for.
Just that shoe?
Just the one.
Okay.
The other one
Yes.
was free.
Single
Welcome
shoe.
back.
All shoes are buy
To-
one for really, are they?
Eurovision 2025.
Eurovision.
Eurovision. We are watching Polonia. Polska. Hey, Poland. Played a few shows in Poland. No big deal. Played in Krakow, Warsaw, Wrocław. Oh, there's lovely places. And
Scott and I actually took a nice little summer jaunt to
Gdańsk.
Gdańsk.
you did. You went to Gdańsk and you went to the mayonnaise
Mayonnaise
factory.
factory.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
shout out to Mayonnaise.
Who make bass guitars,
Guitars.
other stringed instruments.
Pickups now.
Pickups.
Sick.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not a sponsored post, but kind of a sponsored post.
Well, it's just cool to the fact that you
sick.
guys were there and
Yeah.
you got to see. I think your guitar or your guitar
Your
being
guitar
made.
was partly made at that point, I think.
No, it wasn't. No.
No.
No, it wasn't.
Oh,
So
no,
the deal was, so Scott and I are endorsed by Mayonnaise. we asked them when Eurovision was coming up, we're like, well, look, we're playing Eurovision. Don't ask, don't get.
Yeah.
Now is the
Now's
time
the
to
Now's
strike.
the time.
Now is the time to ask for free shit, right?
Do you want 163 million people watching your guitar on stage?
That's
and they
right.
went, no, thank you.
They said yes, we do, and this is great. This is fantastic. Everyone was very happy and with us, and they were very proud, and they all thought we were very great, actually. But they were like, the nature of our business is that we create fine handmade instruments, which take longer to make than it's going to be from the time now that we're hearing about it to when you're going to be performing.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Scott thankfully was able to use like a one-off.
One-off super hyper sparkly guitar.
It was very
It was
sparkly.
like 3 or 4 layers of glitter finish. We only ever made one because
So
of
good.
how nightmarish it was to make.
Yeah.
You know when you get glitter on something and it's just there forever?
Yeah.
Imagine that times a billion
But
in
then-
a company-wide
Yeah.
glitter bomb.
And
pretty amazing.
considering the fact that you're working with woods the whole time
Oh.
in a warehouse.
And lacquer.
And, and
Yeah.
lacquer. So once the glitter is there, it's there forever.
It's there.
Yeah. So I used my long-standing bass that I got in 2011 of theirs on the Eurovision stage, which was nice because it's like my favorite instrument. They built a new one. So our custom specs. Yeah, I don't know why. This is a really boring story. anyway, Scott and I went to Poland.
Okay, yeah. Scott and I went to Poland.
Sure, the
We liked it
Eurovision
there.
viewers are really excited.
They're
about
I,
the
really
story.
I
excited.
forget that. Yeah,
This is not
But
a
I find-
Q&A. This is
Yeah.
Eurovision.
people don't care.
Anyway, about my first guitar, let me tell you, it was a summery day back in 1988 in a factory in Japan. And the Roland Corporation... Anyway.
No, I was listening.
Yeah, I'm sure
Anyway.
you
Yeah, I was
Poland.
actually quite interested.
were. Oh, really?
Who we got?
I wanted to see how much
Oh,
you carried
oh,
on.
you tell us, Scott.
Oh, yes, here we
You
go.
tell
Scott,
us.
in your
Good
best
God.
Australian accent, because Polish is a super easy language without any consonants.
Justyna with Gaja.
Okay.
Or Gotcha.
Gaja.
Gotcha.
I'm excited about Poland because Poland usually have some cool stuff
Yeah.
in Eurovision. So let's check out JustynaSteczkowska.
That's not what Scott said.
What Scott says is generally wrong.
This already has 2 million views.
What?
Damn.
What a latex again.
These wouldn't have been out of place last year.
No, last year was the latex year.
Very closely
Okay.
resembling that beat.
In language, cool. Whoa.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot. The camera just
Like,
completely panned out.
Maybe too much.
Holy shit!
This is too much.
Sensory overload.
This song didn't mess around.
No.
Get to the point, did
Got
it?
straight into it. It's like folk latex. What's going on? Fire, yes. And the Macarena. That's
The
cool.
Macarena.
She looks disgusted with us. Like she's like,
And she's
She's wearing-
She's like wearing a Catwoman suit, like the Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman suit.
oh, a bit of English. Is it?
Is it?
I don't know.
I'm not hearing English.
I thought I heard English.
That's just me.
It's cool, isn't it? Boom, boom. Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of Justin Timberlake.
This is like the David Hasselhoff. No.
What's that other song with just a really, really long note?
Is my member of the
Like that
community
follow.
playing the fiddle.
Oh yeah. Oh, she's playing the fiddle. She's not a member of your community.
No, the bald guy was a member of the community.
Now we've got lightning.
A
Okay.
little bit of rasp, right?
Okay, a bit of
Wow.
folk. Whoa.
Okay.
The
Jesus.
insurance premium
Oh,
just went
no.
up, people.
What else can we throw at this song?
Right. Wow.
Polish budget is big this year, people.
Big budget. Poland is going all out.
Whoa. That's a big scream.
Okay.
Dance break. We're not done with these yet.
Nope.
I thought the song was finished, but no. Wow. Okay.
Pyro! Oh my god. There's hundreds of thousands of euros just being lit up in the sky right now.
Yeah.
Is she gonna? Where's her mic?
Yeah, I think
She's
she's
gonna
wearing
bring
a
it,
set.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Wow.
Okie dokie.
Wow.
Wow.
Oakley
That sure
dokily.
is a note.
That's.
That was a
Who would have
lot.
thought that a chorus could be one?
That was 3 notes. None of them good.
She nailed it, obviously.
Yeah.
I didn't that time. I haven't been practicing Gaja.
Crikey.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it was
There's
a
a
lot.
lot going on.
Can
I
we
was
watch
just
that
like-
again?
Yeah, I almost want to watch that again.
Yeah, you're right that there was no lead in.
It was like,
just
yeah,
and-
straight in.
Yeah,
Bam!
pardon the expression, but that was unlubed. That was just like
Unlubed.
unlubed.
It was.
It went straight in.
Like straight in. Yeah, it was. I think we will watch it again.
Yes.
Maybe not now.
No,
Narrow
I need a
time.
break.
No.
I need a break. I was overstimulated.
Stimulating.
Which generally in Eurovision is a good thing.
Yeah.
But I think I liked it.
Yeah.
But I don't. Like, I like the folk elements, I like the dance, I like all the crazy stuff, but I'm not sure if I love the... I don't know if you can win with a chorus.
It's
It
literally.
just goes, yeah, for like, was it like 6 seconds?
You really need to break that up and turn it into a couple of O's.
Shut up. You need to break it up into melodic O's and like phrasing. I think this is...
more than one note.
Take it from us.
Okay, what do I remember about this? I remember...
Because all I was thinking was Bringing Sexy Back by Justin Timberlake.
Oh,
Bringing sexy
back.
Oh.
Yeah. That was...
Look, amazing performance.
yes.
Yeah.
Handled the low notes incredibly.
Yeah,
I was
that's-
like,
and that's
wow,
really
the
hard.
pitch was like on point. It's really cool.
Also moving
Yeah.
around. I mean, look, as
Yeah.
much as we're taking the piss out of singing one really long note, dancing and moving
Yeah,
around
and like,
whilst maintaining.
man, she was
Yeah, it is
working her arms
seamlessly.
out to
Right.
hold on to that. She was
Yeah,
like,
she-
Uncomfy.
Yeah, she didn't dislocate her shoulders.
No.
And also she did a bend back while she was singing that.
Yeah.
And it was.
And,
just
but it was a
real-
perfect. It was
yeah,
like
real
and
consistent.
no vibrato.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just which you would think if you were bending backwards, there'd be at least a or something. But
They just got a room mic. Just
I think that's why.
Here's my ear, guys.
I
Lapel.
think that's why she was wearing the
And then we're just hanging there like that. Like a ceiling fan.
It's a really directional microphone.
Yeah. For no other reason other than it just be comical.
That just makes me want to see like the you know they do those videos without the music and it's just all
Music
the
with
screams.
music.
Yeah.
Calling out around the world.
This would make a great contender for musicless music video. Sorry, it's clipping.
The sound
Make
of
that.
the
It's so
sound of
funny.
PVC squishing together.
Oh.
Well, it's got the pirate.
This might be the first time where I'm saying I think you need to dial the staging down.
Yeah, like even the camera guy didn't even know where he was shooting.
Camera guy's like,
It's
too much.
whoa.
Yeah,
This just
because he
reminds-
had a seizure at time of filming. Just went.
It's a lot. It's a, no,
Yeah.
but I
This is
think
like
that's
the staging equivalent of like Homer Simpson's Carly designs. Like just chuck everything there.
I mean,
It's like-
I reckon though that it is the fact that they're trying to get this in the camera. They're trying to get all of that in the box, and that means taking it from different shots, having the
Yeah.
action stuff. It's so bombastic to watch on a screen. If you were there, I think
Oh,
it'd be
it'd
the
be
perfect
sick.
amount.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
Because it would feel so energetic. You've got the big blast of pyrotechnics. You've got all these like amazing dancers. You've got her. She's some kind of like Catwoman and Trinity
Traditional-
hybrid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like she looks
A folk
amazing.
Catwoman.
She's like. Can you ask more of her?
No.
She's
That
incredible.
was great.
Yeah.
The dances are incredible.
Unreal. Yeah.
And
I think the song is interesting.
national if that's the national final
Yes,
staging,
yeah.
what is it?
But they blew all their budget on the national final.
Yeah.
Have to reel it back
One
like-
trapeze and one firework.
It's gonna be like lackluster when they had to get to Eurovision. Like, we don't have any money left.
But that raises a very good question as to can you overdo it and can you then detract from the song?
Yeah.
I'm going like back and forth on that.
Yeah.
My default is always like it doesn't work if you don't have contrast, right?
Yes.
If you just do everything all at once all the time, then you're not really
Like that movie.
changing your levels. Like
There's
there's
ratios
no
needed
contrast.
for everything.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like maybe when you've only got 3 minutes,
Yeah.
you have to think about your contrast in the context of all the other songs. So
Yeah.
if you're that big high point amongst a couple of slow ballads,
Yeah.
you are
Yeah.
providing the context, just not within your own song.
You are, but in your own song, and I think it's important to provide that in your own song. And I think we were at pains to do that, is to make sure that the listener in the beginning is kind of, there's a mystery there.
Yeah.
And here there was no mystery.
It was just
like,
bang.
bang.
Boom.
We are, I mean, we didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
But it was a lot.
But if this comes hot off the back of like say 3 slower songs in a row,
Like after Grease,
people
for
are
that's
instance,
not going to
would
be.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
people
people
are
are
going to be
gonna
like,
be
hell
like,
yeah.
Hell yeah. Just
Yeah.
punch me in the face at this point.
What's that Polish song? Oh yeah, that one.
Sounds good in my head, so obviously,
You know what?
You will be driving home. You just-
yep, I'm gonna
Yeah.
be like,
Well, I hope you were going to give me a lift, so maybe you can go bam, bam.
Yeah, we will. We'll smash it.
It'd be really interesting to hear it without seeing it. Like see how the song holds up without just
That's
Yeah.
very true. I'm going
Yes.
to crank it in my car and say, yeah. I'm going to go...
sandwich ratings.
Yeah, I'm
give
gonna
it give it
go-
time for the graphic. Yep, that cool.
There
Yep,
it is.
yep.
Thank you, Ash, for those. Tremendous. I keep looking at the microphone as if it's a camera. Thank you, Ash, for those. Yeah.
Thank you. I think it's...
Why was I going there to thank you?
Thank you.
Because we're idiots.
Do you want to... Well, Alex, let's get this
Yeah.
over. Start.
Okay. So yeah, it's fucking over the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would feel I'm gonna feel bad deducting points for it for basically giving me everything I always bitch about
Yeah.
wanting.
Yeah,
You know, it's
that's
like
true.
no, it's got to be Eurovision. It's got to be Eurovision,
Yeah.
and it's got to be like memorable, and you know you can't afford to be lackluster, and it's got to have maximum impact. And this has it. This
Yep.
is exactly. It's filled to the brim with impact. I the thing is, it's so impactful that it hasn't imprinted in my brain
Yeah.
apart from just you know, the,
Just wow, yeah.
it's like watching an explosion, and you're like, I need to see that again, and
The
in
problem
super
is
slow-mo.
the problem is when you are logging into Eurovision for the logging in. When you log in first time.
When you're starting up Windows 95.
When you're like most people, like 150 million people, they just go in unlubed and dry, and they just go, we're gonna watch it.
Bang.
They only get to watch it once,
Yeah.
That's
and
true.
they're gonna have to be impressed once and have that stuck in their head. And I'm not sure that will quite.
I don't think you're gonna forget this, are you?
No.
Like, I don't think I will. It's pretty memorable.
Yeah.
I'll forget. Like I'll remember what it is, but I won't
song.
remember the song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember all the explosions?
I'm still giving. So how many sandwiches?
Yeah, I'm not sure about the song, but from what I saw, it's like super impressive. They've put a lot of effort into it. She's done amazingly well. You got to be so fit for that. She must have been on the treadmill for the last year.
I know
and a half.
vocals were.
The vocals.
Yeah. Come
I
on.
don't know. I'm gonna give it. I'll give it 4. I'll give it 4. I reckon there's room for it to be more, but I just I think-
More.
More. More is more.
Yeah,
I
You
thought
want
less
more?
is more.
I think they've really put a lot of effort into it. So
I'm also giving it 4, just because it's the first time I think so far watching it. We've watched how many watched with like I don't know, eight, where it was like whoa,
it's like instead of like, let's bring it up.
Yeah,
a
I
bit.
mean
No,
Finland was amazing in that way, but this is like another. I don't know. I thought it was really cool, and I do want to listen to it again, which I can't say for all Eurovision songs. 4 sandwiches.
I just remembered there's the pirate fiddle player, like
Yeah. And her. She had the fiddle
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
She
for
was
me the
also-
sandwich is like it's like ancient herbs
Explosion sandwich.
and then it's like a really hot chili
Yeah.
sauce that just comes
So
out of nowhere, and it's like, oh
To
my
me,
god,
this is
and
just-
it's constant through the
This
entire
is-
sandwich.
this is-
This is Vegemite toast to me.
Really?
Yeah, because it's punchy. It's punchy and pungent and.
How much
I mean,
Vegemite you putting on your
We're
toast?
used to
Yeah.
Vegemite, but when you show someone else Vegemite, they're like, "Oh my god!"
Oh, it's
And
horrendous.
That's what this does.
Okay,
Makes you go,
Vegemite
"Whoa."
sandwich. So how many Vegemite sandwiches got?
I'm gonna go 4.5 actually.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, I think again, I don't. A one-note chorus does 0 for me. It's an absolute cop out. But it is Eurovision.
Yep,
It
and
is
it's
memorable,
entertaining.
It's entertaining.
Is she singing Gaia?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that what
Yeah.
she's doing?
Oh, 'cause there's at least 2
There's 2
syllables,
syllables.
but one pitch. Okay. Well, yeah, 4.5. I think again personally, I don't think it's amazing, but I think for Eurovision, it's awesome.
Okay.
4 explosive sandwiches. Yeah, I'm agreeing with the chili.
Yeah, it's a lot of chili.
Lot
in
of chili,
it, yeah.
hot, a lot of fire going
And it
on.
flies off, the top
Hanging
of the
on for
sandwich
dear
is
life.
hanging on. There's some rocket hanging down. I don't know what's going on.
What about you, Ash?
Ash, what about you?
Yeah, I kind of agree with everyone. I'm sitting at 4 too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can either be 4 or 2.
That's a good one. 4 as well.
As well.
Yes.
Also 4.
The more I sit here and like decompress from it, like I feel like I've only just been given space to think, like it was still occupying space in my brain. I'm not sure if I had fun. Like I feel
Oh, it was
like
stressful.
I feel like yeah.
I was
It was a
stressed.
sensory
It's
overload.
100% RAM overload.
I feel
Yeah.
like my senses were assailed, and I
Yes.
just like I have to figure out if I like that feeling or not.
Yeah.
For sure.
But like I'm very convinced by it.
Yeah.
And I think the running order's gonna help or hurt it
Yeah.
at
Agreed,
Eurovision.
yeah.
Well, maybe not hurt it. Just it could be helped. by
You'd
it.
really want this as a mood lifter after a bunch of ballads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be a
Simone?
good like
After a bunch of
Already
what?
said.
What did you say? How many?
Yeah, I said 4.
I said
4
what?
explosive sandwiches with chili.
4. Sorry, yes.
The interchangeable Eurovision ballads, as you put in one of the other videos.
Was that me?
So
Yeah,
here's
it might
my
have been.
Here's some horse
insert country here. Could be any country.
Okay,
Any.
yeah, could be wrong. Whatever.
Well,
That was
Polska.
something. Yeah.
Wow.
Dziękuję.
bardzo dobrze.
Sensory overloaded.
Yeah. I had a slight headache.
That's
Welcome
probably
to
from
my
all
world.
that, from all that lifesaver chocolate you ate.